But I think that what some Christian filmmakers do perhaps miss is the fact that all true stories, all good stories, are fundamentally echoes and reflections of the one true story. This is something that we all could learn by reading more Chesterton. If you're making a good movie, if you're telling a true story that resonates with these fundamental issues, the fabric of reality, well, then it's going to be a gospel story in one way or another. Yeah. You and I think we would say that some of our favorite literature definitely is the literature that we see the Christian story most clearly portrayed, even though I don't know if any of those pieces of literature are actually explicitly Christian. Maybe the Chronicles of Narnia would be the most obviously Christian of the ones that we would cite, but I think you and I would say there are even novels that we've really appreciated where we think Christian themes are really well done, and the novelist himself would not acknowledge that to be a Christian book at all.
Right, yeah. But insofar as it corresponds with what's true, right, yeah. Again, it is a testimony to the God of truth, you know.
Right.
And yeah, I think, Lord of the Rings, the novel first and foremost, right?
Definitely.
But even in the movies, whether the movie makers were intentionally making a Christian film, that's a whole different question. Right. But Tolkien, like nowhere does Gandalf, turn to one of the hobbits and say, "Hey, you're a sinner. You need to repent of your sin." Right. I mean, like there's no right. And yet, you have Aragorn, who is the rightful king, who walks the paths of the dead, yeah. and comes back from the paths of the dead to sit on the throne.
That's right.
I mean, that is so much more compelling, right? And I read an article probably a couple of years ago now, but about a guy who grew up in an atheist family, right? Who read Lord of the Rings as a teenager. His parents religiously kept him away from anything Christian literature or anything like that, but they had no idea, right. about Lord of the Rings. And he said that Lord of the Rings was the crack in his atheism, right?
Wow.
That eventually led him to faith in Christ. And I just think that's the kind of stories we want to tell, whether it's in literature, whether it's in movie or television, if we ever have good Christian TV. Right. I don't know if that's a thing, but is we want our Christian belief and worldview and presuppositions to be prevalent, right? We don't have to be. Not that I'm telling people to avoid being direct when necessary about preaching the gospel. Like, I'm all for that, right? But the point is you don't have to force it.
Right.
Because if it's just genuinely living out our faith in the stories we tell, it's just going to be there.